Sprinting away from the 1200 metre mark, ISHNANA is one of the trailers early on, and Wayward also is in the second line. Township Melody is quick away. Tribal Fusion, the green cap, is well positioned. Enjoy the View. Celebration Rock, that's the pink cap. Drunken Sailors in the yellow on the left-hand side. Tribal Fusion's now about 3 lengths off the leader. Then Wayward. ISHNANA's the trailer, about 5 or 6 lengths off the leader. Approaching the 700, Township Melodies there by 2. Celebration Rock is second. Enjoy the Views on the left. Tribal Fusion's further back in the run. Drunken Sailors over on the inside. That's in the yellow. Then Wayward. ISHNANA's going to come out for a run. Coming down to the 300, there's 3-4 of them lining up. Township Melody, the leader. Celebration Rock. Enjoy the View. Drunken Sailor. Tribal Fusion comes out for a run, and Wayward's running on towards the outside. ISHNANA. Coming to the 200, it's wide open. Wayward on the inside. ISHNANA's running a big race on the outside. ISHNANA's coming in there with Tribal Fusion. Wayward on the inside, but ISHNANA's won it. Second, Wayward, Tribal Fusion, and Drunken Sailor. So ISHNANA was one of the trailers early on, and Jabu Jacobs, who fell in the previous race, I did announce that he was past fit to ride, and comes good here on the Elmick Dam for Garth Puller, and they win by 2 lengths. This one for Robin Smith and partner, Mr. T.S. Mhlongo, and was bred by Rob Smith. Second to Wayward, that's number 4. Third to number 2, Tribal Fusion, and I think Drunken Sailor, number 1, runs into that 4th from number 5, Township Melody. No extra from Celebration Rock. We'll take a look at the head-on, and your winner ends up on the extreme right-hand side. You'll see drifts right to the outside rail is ISHNANA, and has now won 6 from 25. And Tribal Fusion, the green sleeves and cap. Wayward is towards the inside, but ISHNANA is victorious here. So number 3, ISHNANA, wins the 4th race. Until the 5th, back to the studio.
Brilliant when the entire family is on course. Mr. Robert Smith is here. Mr. Thabo Mhlongo is here with his entire family. Of course, Robert Smith also bred this son of Elmick Dam. Garth Puller, the trainer. Jabu Jacobs, what a soldier. Let's get Jabu in first. I see he's coming there before we get to Garth and the owners, because he had a tumble in the previous race. But you're fine. Jabu, what happened in the previous race?
My horse just went out the gate. The horse next to me gave me a bump, and I lost my arm, and I fell.
And it wasn't serious?
No, it wasn't serious at all.
So you had a fall, and God is just telling you, when it goes with the job, it goes with the territory.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, coming back to this race now, you had a horse that I mentioned in my preview, because I watched most of his races, and I'm sure you have. Yes. He's a tricky ride. You have to hold him up for as long as possible. Yes,
sir. Mr. Puller said the main thing is to get him to settle behind the horses and take my time on him. He was settled, came up by the 400. When I pulled him out and asked him, he just gave it to me, and he quick, and he never stopped.
Big heart, good turn of foot. He's got some serious legs on him.
Yes, he's a nice horse, sir. I would like to say a big thank you to Mr. Puller, and also to the owners, to the KM and the riding masters. Thank you.
How are things going, Jabu? How many winners now, young man?
12 now.
12. It's moving along. It's ticking along.
Yes, sir.
And how's things at the academy with your boys and everything?
No, things are going good.
Well, I wish you all the best and a nice ride here. Very competent ride from you.
Thank you, sir.
Well done to young Jabu Jacobs. Garth, a lot of the guys, you're not shy to put the apprentices on the horse. You put the big boys on the horse as well. But whoever sits on him, he seems to run his heart out for any type of jock or apprentice.
Yeah, he's a little bit finicky. You've got to ride him the right way. The kid rode him the right way today. Yes, look, you've got to give him chances. If he's going to win 6 races or 7 races, he's still going to win them. He might just take a little bit longer. Yes. And the seconds and thirds with these kind of owners, not a problem. Yes. So give them the chances. I'm not punting out of my pocket, so I'm not going to be crying. But I like to see them do well. I must say, Jabu rode a nice race. He sat as long as he could. I wanted him to sit. This horse has got good acceleration. When they sit on him, get him to relax. Unfortunately, Luke Frost couldn't get him to relax last time, and he came back and said to me, he was above himself. He was pulling. I'd just like to thank Thabo and Mr. Smith and the whole family are here. He's been a very good horse to them. He's done very well. Hollywood for their sponsorship. Michael, Sam, Eric, and the guys back at home, and Wendy. And then I'd just like to mention, this horse was brought up on one of the stalwarts of Natal Racing's farm the Carlisles.
Yes.
And he's done very well as well. Al McDam, a local stallion, and he's done very well. And I must say, and I'm very grateful to have trained him.
In all that, you haven't mentioned, let me do that. Pat on the back, GP, because you've done a wonderful job with him. What's it now? 5-year-old, 25 runs, 6-time winner. You just know how to bring him back. You just know how to keep him on the ball. You seem to got him to a T when you race him.
These kind of horses actually make it probably easy for you. He's a horse that does all the work at home. He's a tremendous workhorse in the sand. The trainers will tell you, the good horses can train themselves. Don't let them people walk around and stick their chests out. The good horses train themselves. We just got to feed them properly and keep them happy. And that's what we try and do. And I'm thankful that he's come through and won another race for them. Thank you.
Anything else from your side, GP, before you leave?
I've got a 3-year-old in open company, very hard ask. I just want to see where I am with him. He's a nice horse. He's won 2 in a row, but I think he's up against it today. I don't really fancy him.
Thanks for that, guy.
Thank you.
Okay, let's get the family in. Robert Smith has kindly excused himself from the interview. He says, let Thabo speak today on behalf of the syndicate and the partnership. Thabo, firstly, such a wonderful feeling and such a wonderful experience when you have your entire family on course to lead in a winner.
Yeah, no, we are very happy, especially what ISHNANA is doing and uniting us as a family. And also to thank Rob Smith for when I first met him, I think it's about 20 years ago. And I always look back to say this relationship is quite good.
So tell us, you met him 20 years back. You know that he's a gentleman that loves the horses. How did he, twist your arm to say, come on, Thabo, get involved in a horse with me?
Well, first he started mentoring me in my farm.
Yes.
To say this is how you do it in the farm.
Yes.
So that's where our relationship started from. And then he introduced me into horses. I said, I'm going to come. Eventually.
I'm coming.
I'm coming. Then when that happened,
yes,
he showed me the horses. And then I said, no, that one, ISHNANA, it's the one.
Did you choose that one when you saw it?
Yes, I did. There were a few of them.
Yes.
He showed me one. I said, no, but that's the other one.
So there was no need to go to the Sangoma or anything to pick?
No. We were there with the family, all of us.
Okay, now the family is heavily involved in the horse because I saw all the kids and everybody excited leading the horse in. Do they share your passion as well for horses?
Well, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here because I was committed somewhere, but they said we must go there. We must go. So they were all waiting to go.
Fantastic. And is this the only horse that you got involved in with Mr. Smith?
Yes, that's the only horse that we involved.
Do you know that for you to have one horse that's won 6 races from 25 runs, I don't know if there's any owner in the country that can say that. I got one horse that's a 6-time winner. That's brilliant because you must be the lucky charm for Mr. Smith as well.
Well, we born lucky. They say anything that Thabo touches becomes a gold.
A good man told me one time, I'd rather have an ounce of luck than a ton of knowledge.
No, wonderful.
Let's get your wife in because she was so excited. Oh, your daughter. Well done to you, ma'am.
Thank you very much.
Well, you're supporting Dad in a big way?
Yes, I came to support Daddy Dearest and the horse.
And all the kids as well, they're loving it?
Yes, we totally are.
Okay, at 1, 2, 3, I want all of us to say ISHNANA, okay, for the camera. That's the camera there, okay? 1, 2, 3.
ISHNANA!
Ah, what a beautiful way to end it. And that's the winner of race number 4. Apologies, we got the groom now and I've just been given his name. His name is Alpheus. He takes care of ISHNANA, receiving his 1,000 Rand from Mtamdazo Hollywoodbets. Well done to the groom. You've done a wonderful job, Mr. Alpheus.